I'm Gabrielle Shirley here with Scott Reynolds from PewterReport.com. Scott, you told News Channel 8 yesterday that you feel Ryan Fitzpatrick will start on Sunday. After hearing from the offensive coordinator, talking to guys in the locker room, where do you stand today?
I'm even more convinced, Gabby, that Ryan Fitzpatrick's going to be the starter on Sunday. Listening to Todd Monken and also Fitzpatrick, they didn't give away any clues as to who's going to be the starter, but it's going to take an awful lot, I think, for Dirk Cutter to remove Ryan Fitzpatrick from the starting lineup. And I say that because this is a guy that's come out and had back-to-back NFC Offensive Player of the Week awards, and then became the first quarterback in NFL history to throw for 400 yards in 3 consecutive games. And right now this offense is clicking. They're averaging 34 points a game, which is 3rd in the league. They've got the top-rated offense. They've got the top-rated passing game. Right now there isn't reason to insert Jameis Winston into the starting lineup. That may come after the Chicago game, and I think that Todd Monken alluded to the fact that no starting position is safe throughout the course of a season. It's a week-to-week business. It's a week-to-week league, and I think they're going to continue to evaluate how Ryan Fitzpatrick does in this role right now.
That's right. He said it is performance-based.
It is.
Now, how do you feel the quarterback, the offense for the Buccaneers, whoever it is, how are they going to fare against this Chicago Bears defense?
It's going to be a real challenge. When you look at Khalil Mack and Akeem Hicks and, Roquan Smith, the first-round pick for the Bears, they've got a stacked front seven that's going to be very difficult for the Buccaneers to run the ball against, and that's something that the Buccaneers want to emphasize. They've not done a good job in terms of getting Peyton Barber in this ground game going. It hasn't really cost them so much yet because they've used the passing game to exploit defenses in New Orleans and against Philadelphia and even against Pittsburgh, but they had to throw the ball to play catch-up in that second half. But they're going to have to establish the ground game and really get that going at some point in time this season. And it's going to be a real challenge, I think, against the Bears. They can get after the quarterback, and they're going to come with some blitzes that are going to be similar to what Pittsburgh's doing, but they're a different 3-4 scheme, and you want to be able to have some balance. You do not want Ryan Fitzpatrick to be dropping back 40 times against the Chicago Bears defense because they're going to make him pay.
Now, let's flip it. How is the Buccaneers defense going to fare against the Chicago Bears offense?
This is going to be a vastly different offense that the Bucs are going up against. When you look at Drew Brees and Super Bowl MVP Nick Foles and Ben Roethlisberger, those are 3 quarterbacks that like to sling it all over the place. The Eagles were probably the more balanced team out of those 3, but the Bears are going to come in with still a young quarterback in Mitchell Trubisky that they're going to want to throw the ball when they want to throw the ball, not when they have to throw the ball. And that means establishing the ground game with Jordan Howard and Tarek Cohen, getting those guys going. Committing to the run is something the Bears want to do right from the get-go, and they're going to have a 4-quarter commitment to that if they can, unless they fall behind on the scoreboard. And that's going to be the different element, is with the Buccaneers being banged up at defensive tackle right now, they're going to have to be stellar against this Chicago Bears run attack because they don't have a lot of bodies inside that are healthy. Unless Vita Vea comes back, unless Bo Allen comes back, it might be tough sledding for this Buccaneer defense against the Bears ground attack.